Some of the families of the construction workers killed in the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse plan to take legal action against the owner of the cargo ship that caused the tragic accident. They want to hold Singapore-based Grace Ocean Private Limited liable for the March collapse. They argue the ship, Dali, lost power several times that day and should not have left port. A power failure is what caused the ship to hit the Key Bridge. 8 construction workers on the bridge fell into the water. 6 of them died.
But let me be clear. No financial loss can compare the loss of human lives.
CBS News immigration and politics reporter Camilo Montoya-Galvez joins us now from Baltimore. Camilo, tell us a little bit more about this legal action.
Hi, Lindsay. Just days after this tragic incident in Baltimore, the owner of the ship that rammed into the bridge, causing it to collapse and killing those 6 construction workers, filed a motion in federal court in Maryland seeking to limit its legal liability for this disaster. But now the families of 3 of the construction workers who perished, the immigrant workers who were on that bridge that night, are filing a motion to intervene in this case to hold the company legally liable, accountable for the deaths of their loved ones. And this, importantly, if approved, this legal motion, Lindsay, if approved by this court, could allow these families to eventually receive financial compensation and restitution for their losses. And it is also really important to note that we spoke to the lawyer filing this motion, and he said the justification, the legal basis for this legal action is that the advocates and his firm believe that the company, Grace Ocean Private Limited, was negligent in this case, because now we know, Lindsay, that there were reports that the ship Dali had power issues before it left the port, and they believe that the ship should have never left that port and should have stayed to undergo maintenance before heading out of the harbor. And so that is the legal foundation. I should also note that our intrepid producer, Natalie Nieves, reached out to the attorneys representing this company, and we have not heard back.
You spoke exclusively with the widow of one of the construction workers killed. What did she tell you?
In our interview yesterday in her home in Glen Burnie, Maryland, Carmen Castellon told us that her husband, Miguel Luna, her late husband, was her best friend and the best husband out there. She is trying to continue his legacy and honoring his memory by continuing a food truck that they opened a few years ago. And I can tell you, Lindsay, that we saw that she works really hard every day to continue that food truck, but clearly the pain is still there. Let's take a listen to some of the interview.
Pero sí, pienso que lo correcto sería que haya esa justicia para mi esposo y para los otros 5 trabajadores, que puedan haber leyes más justas para que otra esposa no pierda a su esposo como yo perdí a mi esposo en ese accidente.
Lindsay, Maria del Carmen Castellon also told us that she does not want people here in the U.S. to forget about her husband and the other construction workers who died that day. She notes that they were building our bridges and our roads here in the U.S. And that interview was really a stark reminder to Lindsay that while this bridge will be eventually rebuilt, the hole in these families' lives and their pain will always be there.
Camilo Montoya-Galvez, thank you.